So where we left off was finding the volume of like different shapes and whatnot. And now we're gonna find the radius. So this is a cone, the height is 9 yards and the volume is 85 yards, but we don't know the radius. So for the volume of a cone, the formula is pi r squared times height divided by 3. So you're gonna replace the v with 85 because the volume is 85 yards. And you're gonna replace the h with 9 because that's the height. As you can see, it says divide by 3, and the opposite of divide is multiply, so you just multiply each side by 3. 5 times 3 is 255, and then you see the 9 pi, you just divide everything by 9 pi, because you can't divide by r and squared. Divided by 9 pi is 9, and then you just find the square root because it says power to 2, and that's the radius. To find the radius of a sphere, a sphere, you don't need the height because there's no height in the formula. So you only need the volume, and the volume is 36 pi in this situation. So you input 36 pi into v, multiply each side by 3, then divide by 4 pi because you can't divide by r cubed. And then you find the cube root of 27 since that's all you need to do. And then that's 3. This is a lot to comprehend, so we're going to find the volume of two objects at the same time. So basically we have a cone and a cylinder, and all you need is just both of the formulas, the height and so. So we have the volume of a cylinder, which is pi r squared times h, and then the volume of a cone, which is pi r squared h divided by 3. So we have the radius of the cone and the cylinder if you divide the diameter we have there by 2, and we have the height of the cylinder and the cone. So just input that into the formula. So for the cylinder, input 40 for the height, obviously, and then input 4 for the radius. Same thing with the cone, except input 12 for the height. And then all you gotta do is just solve the formulas. So 4 squared is 16, and then multiply that by 40. I'm pretty sure that's 640. Then multiply that by pi, which is... I guess I didn't solve it when I was doing the work. But anyways, for the volume of a cone, you just multiply 16 and 12 because 4 squared. And then multiply that by pi, and then divide all of that by 3, which is 64 pi. Then you add 640 pi plus 64 pi, which is 704 pi, and then you just multiply by pi. And once you multiply by pi, that's 2,211.7 inches cubed because everything is cubed in volume.
Woohoo! Big summer blowout?